So in this project we are going to discuss about the analysis of the IT industry. The IT industry is now a really big industry which is blooming nowadays due to the corona pandemic, especially because of the lockdown situation that everyone is facing, and hence it is better to say that highlighting the IT industry will give much knowledge about the sector and how it is affecting our day-to-day lives. And in fact it can also show how IT industry has evolved from the past and to the future, and it in the near future there will come a time when people will not be able to imagine their daily lives without the use of technology, without the use of mobile phones, and each and every aspect of life will be incorporated with the IT industry. As we can see nowadays, due to imposed lockdown, the working environment has been shifted towards the work from home. Basically, even the education sectors are confined to the four walls of the homes rather than going to schools or colleges, and these things require technological advancement. Furthermore, automation is the near future for jobs which are repetitive. Instead of using manual labor, if automation is used for jobs which are repetitive, it will give not only more efficient results but also quicker results while being much more productive. Hence, we start the presentation by this very introduction. Basically, the project is about the analysis of the IT industry. Focusing on the IT industry, we can say that it is divided into particularly three sections. That's the product companies, which provide us with software solutions and hardware solutions. Also, the service companies, which basically uh, focus on the product development services, and the in-house IT departments, which are for the servicing the faulty devices. Going to the historical and recent job trends, we can spot some differences. Like historically, there were programming languages which were like C++, C, and specifically Fortran, which we related to at that time, which were required. And nowadays, it's more of artificial intelligence, data analysis, machine learning. So there's a vast difference between the requirements or the prerequisites before the 2000s and right now. The technological advancement we have gone through is actually responsible for this, that we are now much more ahead and we are looking towards a future which will have almost all sectors standing up on the basis of automation. Then there are employee trends and skills. There are a lot of skills, but basically the skills which are actually required in the industry right now is specifically coding, programming in various languages, understanding of the computer systems, understanding how a computer works and how the software technology works, how to develop a software, how to design a software. These are the very specific skills in very specific programming languages which are required. Apart from these, there are communication skills, leadership skills, which are also required to survive in this industry. Moving on to the job opportunities we right now have, there are a lot of job opportunities from the artificial intelligence field to machine learning fields, from software development fields to design fields, from graphic designing fields to animation fields, and then we also have data science fields. There are in fact a lot of job opportunities open in the computer industry as of now. Technology affecting our work today. Well, that would be really a good way to present the current scenario of the pandemic, as our entire work is totally from home now, and without technology we neither wouldn't be able to work nor would we be able to study. So yeah, technology does affect our work right now, and it is slowly going to take over much more than it was before, because we totally will be dependent on technology, and there will be a time when without technology life would almost be impossible. So then there's interaction made easy. It is very basic to say that the computer human interaction has not been as easy as it is today. From the very early stages when the computer was developed, nowadays the cognitive science, the human factors engineering, the computer science fields all have combined together, collaborated with each other to give us cloud services, to give us file sharing, to give us virtual meetings, to give us remote meetings, which once upon a time was considered impossible to exist. There are changes in the office culture too. There have been profits, there have been advantages, there have been disadvantages in the office culture due to the technological advancement, but for a fact we know that we need to accept the change and we need to move forward so that we can make our life much more easier with the incorporation of technology. The skills and experience in the industry are a lot for the IT industry. Focusing on the essential skills, I would like to go through the artificial intelligence, and it is among the top 10 skills required right now. Artificial intelligence is spread everywhere right now. You can see from our phones, the Google Assistant, to our iPhones, the Siri, from Alexa to each and everything, the virtual assistants, they are all examples of artificial intelligence, from robots to the simple softwares which are automating simple processes. All those are a building block of artificial intelligence. So these artificial intelligence require skills like mathematics, physics, mechanics, data modeling, system logics, and deep learning, machine learning, and they will in fact in future will be used for surgical robotics in medical science, cloud robotics, maybe cyber security, maybe universal translation. There are a lot of fields where artificial intelligence can be incorporated into. For the desirable skill, I would be my best choice would be for the analysis skills, because it is one skill which is required in each and every industry, and specifically in the IT industry you need it, because communication, research, creativity, data analysis, and then critical thinking from the inferences is what makes up the IT industry as a whole. For maybe for building a software or for analyzing a company's data, you need analysis skills. Otherwise you can't get ahead with just computer or coding skills if you don't have analytical abilities. That's the importance of analytical skills, that it gives data management, it helps in understanding the future from the past scenarios. We can predict the future, and we can predict the shortcomings and act accordingly. SWOT analysis, I performed the SWOT analysis on myself and came to the conclusion that my strengths are basically I have good data analytical skills, I have good verbal communicating skills, and I basically have average coding skills. So keeping those in mind, my mainly missing skills are the major languages like Java and C++, and another problem is with the written communication. I am good with verbal communication, but written communication is something which I'm still lacking. For personal improvement, I can actually go to various Udemy courses to pick up the languages which I lack at, and I can go through personal development courses to improve my communication skills. Then I can go through internships from various MNCs, which will not only help in my communication skills but will also promote my leadership skills. I will get to be a team worker, I will have much more professional skills than I have today. And my two smart goals would be to successfully complete the 50% of the challenges in the hacker rank by April 22, and also within that time I would like to complete the course of improving communication skills in Coursera, because that's a course which will help me get better at my written communication. I have drafted my action plan completely based on leadership development, because that's a area which I want to excel at, because unless I'm a good leader I can't progress in life, because when I am a team worker I need to be a good leader to show the proper direction to my team. And I imagine myself as a team leader in the IT industry somewhere down the line, where I'll guide whole teams to building softwares and to building apps. So hence the entire project was actually focused on the IT industry, and it is really a important, really a vital industry right now, as we can see that without it surviving right now would really be difficult, and in the near future it would rather be impossible to continue a life smoothly without the involvement of the IT or without the involvement of computers or technology. Thank you.